yourselves or any other audience anywhere in the world.
The audience loved it.
This trick is top-notch.
In a world where mystery and spectacle captivate audiences, the art of magic stands as one of the most fascinating forms of entertainment. During a time when stage magicians draw massive crowds eager to witness impossible illusions, two ambitious performers begin a journey that will transform their lives forever. Their story unfolds in a society fascinated by secrets, deception, and the thrilling promise that the impossible might suddenly become real. Among these performers are two talented magicians whose friendship slowly turns into a fierce and dangerous rivalry. One of them is Robert Angier, portrayed by Hugh Jackman, a charismatic showman who thrives on applause and dramatic presentation. The other is Alfred Borden, played by Christian Bale, a quiet and deeply dedicated illusionist whose mind constantly searches for ways to perfect the craft of magic. In the beginning, Angier and Borden work together as assistants for a more experienced magician, learning the foundations of stage illusions and the secrets behind the tricks that amaze audiences. They practice endlessly, studying how misdirection works and how a magician can control what the audience sees and believes. To them, magic is not simply about fooling people. It is about creating a moment where reality feels suspended. During this period of training, both men share a common dream of eventually becoming legendary performers who will leave audiences speechless. However, their lives change forever after a tragic accident during a performance. In the dangerous world of stage magic, many illusions involve real risks, especially when they include water tanks, escape tricks, or complex mechanical devices. During one particular show, a mistake occurs that results in a devastating loss. This moment becomes the turning point that shatters the friendship between Angier and Borden. What once was a shared passion slowly transforms into suspicion, anger, and an overwhelming desire to outdo one another. After the tragedy, the two magicians begin pursuing separate careers, each determined to prove his superiority. Borden focuses entirely on mastering his craft, developing tricks that rely on precision, discipline, and deep understanding of illusion. He spends countless hours refining his techniques until they become nearly impossible to replicate. Meanwhile, Angier focuses on presentation and spectacle. He believes that magic should feel grand, dramatic, and unforgettable, something that dazzles the audience with visual wonder. As both men rise in popularity, their rivalry intensifies. Each performance becomes an opportunity to surpass the other. Borden eventually introduces a remarkable illusion that leaves audiences completely baffled. In this trick, he appears to teleport instantly from one location on the stage to another, creating the impression that he can exist in two places at the same time. The trick is so convincing that even experienced magicians struggle to understand how it works. Angier becomes obsessed with discovering Borden's secret. To him, the illusion represents the ultimate humiliation because he cannot replicate it or explain it. His obsession begins consuming his life. Instead of focusing on his own performances, he devotes increasing amounts of time to spying on Borden, studying his movements, and searching for clues about the mysterious trick. The rivalry becomes even more dangerous as both men begin sabotaging each other's performances. Their attempts to outwit one another lead to moments of chaos on stage, damaging reputations and endangering innocent people around them. What began as professional competition slowly evolves into something darker, driven by pride and the inability to let go of the past. Angier eventually decides that the only way to defeat Borden is to create an illusion, even more extraordinary than the teleportation trick. This determination pushes him toward experiments that blur the line between science and magic. He begins searching for individuals who might help him develop technology capable of producing a truly impossible effect. During this search, Angier encounters a brilliant inventor portrayed by David Bowie, a mysterious figure known for exploring revolutionary ideas involving electricity and energy. The inventor's work suggests that science itself may be capable of achieving things once considered supernatural. Intrigued by the possibilities, Angier becomes convinced that he can use these discoveries to create the ultimate illusion. Meanwhile, Borden continues refining his craft. believing that true magic does not come from machines but from dedication and sacrifice. His approach to illusion remains deeply personal, relying on techniques that demand complete commitment. While Angier seeks external solutions, Borden believes the greatest secrets lie within the performer himself. As time passes, both magicians achieve increasing fame. Their performances draw enormous crowds eager to witness the rivalry between two masters of illusion. Yet beneath the surface of applause and admiration, their personal lives begin falling apart. The obsession with defeating each other slowly isolates them from friends and loved ones. Borden struggles to maintain relationships because his commitment to secrecy prevents him from sharing the truth about his life and work. Angier, on the other hand, becomes consumed by the need for revenge, unable to find peace until he proves that he is the superior magician. Eventually, Angier unveils a new illusion designed to surpass everything audiences have seen before. The trick appears even more impossible than Borden's teleportation. During the performance, Angier seems to vanish instantly and reappear across the stage in a matter of seconds. The audience reacts with overwhelming excitement, convinced they are witnessing something beyond explanation. However, the illusion carries a dark and mysterious secret hidden beneath the spectacle. While the audience sees only wonder, the reality behind the trick involves choices that push the boundaries of morality and human understanding. Angier is willing to sacrifice almost anything to maintain the illusion of greatness. Borden, still determined to uncover the truth, begins investigating the new trick with the same obsession Angier once showed toward him. Their rivalry reaches its most dangerous stage as both men attempt to expose each other's secrets. The story gradually reveals that the art of magic is built upon three essential parts: the pledge, where the magician presents something ordinary; the turn, where that ordinary object becomes extraordinary; and the prestige, the final act, where the impossible returns to its original form in a way that astonishes the audience. Throughout their journey, both magicians pursue the prestige of their own lives, striving to prove their greatness while hiding the painful sacrifices required to achieve it. Their competition ultimately becomes a tragic demonstration of how obsession can destroy even the most brilliant minds. As the truth behind their greatest illusions finally emerges, the story forces both men to confront the consequences of their choices. What they believe to be a path toward glory reveals itself as a chain of sacrifices that cannot be undone. In the end, the rivalry between Angier and Borden becomes more than a battle of stage magic. It becomes a reflection of human ambition, the desire to be remembered, and the dangerous lengths people will go to protect their secrets. The world of illusion that once seemed filled with wonder now reveals a darker truth, that behind every extraordinary performance lies a hidden cost. And sometimes, the greatest trick of all is convincing the world that everything is under control when, in reality, everything has already been lost.